You don't think it's not killing Triple H that he can't work anymore? You don't think that's not killing him inside? He sees Goldberg return. He sees The Undertaker on NXT. You don't think that's eating him up? And then now all of a sudden, look, bro, everyone Triple H has a problem with, there's one thing they got in common. They're all impressive looking. Okay? Drew McIntyre is impressive looking, bro. And need I say, Drew McIntyre is much more fierce looking and dangerous looking than Triple H ever was. Who else does he have a problem? Karrion Kross. I'm sorry. Who else does he have a problem with, Chris? Karrion Kross. What does Karrion Kross look like?
All right, guys, we here back the locker room. We still gonna talk about Vince Russo. He has a claim that Triple H is jealous of today's big men in WWE. Let's talk more about it at Toxic Reign Scandal. Let's tune in.
I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think they got a chance. The tribal chief is head and shoulders above everybody.
Hey, guys. We're here at the locker room, Toxic Reign Scandal, a.k.a. KDH. We are here talking about Triple H jealous of today's WWE big man. Is Triple H jealous of Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre? Let's get the likes of as we come into the ring. We're going to talk about it. Now, Vince Russo, the former writer of WWE and also former talent writer or executive of WCW, he went on his show on Sportskeeda or Wrestling Outlaws, whatever you call his show. He went and talked about how Triple H, the reason that Drew McIntyre has been talking frustration on his podcast, well, not Drew McIntyre's podcast, but on other podcasts lately, is one reason because of that, because Drew McIntyre is frustrated of how he's been booked in last year and how he's frustrated the WWE locker room. And also Karrion Kross, the whole situation with him. He's saying this is going on because Triple H is low-key jealous of both of these men. Now, he spoke on his show alongside Dr. Chris Featherstone and EC3, talking about how Triple H, because he cannot perform anymore due to retirement that he had a few years ago, that he's jealous of these men. But let's see what Vince Russo had to say.
Veteran. He's working with other veterans. Okay, that's a totally different ball game now. And Chris, this is why I say you can't be one of the boys and write and book and be creative. Because Chris, how do we know? How do we know part of the issue is Triple H isn't jealous of Drew McIntyre? Come on, Chris, you and I both know. You don't think it's not killing Triple H that he can't work anymore? You don't think that's not killing him inside? He sees Goldberg return. He sees The Undertaker on NXT. You don't think that's eating him up? And then now all of a sudden, look, bro, everyone Triple H has a problem with, there's one thing they got in common. They're all impressive looking. Okay? Drew McIntyre is impressive looking, bro. And need I say, Drew McIntyre is much more fierce looking and dangerous looking than Triple H ever was. Who else does he have a problem? Karrion Kross. I'm sorry. Who else does he have a problem with, Chris? Karrion Kross. What does Karrion Kross look like? Who else does he have a problem with? LA Knight. Bro, seriously, you've got to take that into consideration. This is a guy that really wishes he was still wrestling. And now he's seeing these guys that look better than him, maybe work better than him. You think it's coincidence that this is the type of wrestler that Triple H has an issue with? There's got to be a correlation there, bro, because it's happening too many times.
To be fair,
and all three of them have the ability to be and have been organically
absolutely
over too.
All three of them could have been on top of the company.
Yeah.
But I want to hear what
just like the guys you mentioned, the Drews, the Crosses, the Knights, myself. We all are who we are, and have an aesthetic like we do because of Triple H. Like, he was our model of excellence as far as the body guy in wrestling kind of thing. So, like, he's responsible for it. Because, like, we all, like, do the locker room time. Like, oh, man, Triple H, WrestleMania 17, holy shit, did you see? Oh, my God, I was watching that again. Like, so he was always our sort of, like, paragon to, you know, Greek demigod physical stature.
I mean, and it's like, you know, Chris, you could even throw in there now, throw in the fourth musketeer. I mean, freaking Damian Priest is totally lost in the shuffle.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, and again, Sami Zayn is who we're gonna go with. It's weird, bro. It's really, really weird. And there's gotta be some of that going on, man, because those four guys are freaking money. All four of them.
What do you think of this?
Now, Vince Russo, I don't know what kind of marijuana or what CBD or what stuff you taking. I don't think Triple H is jealous of Drew McIntyre at all, or Karrion Kross for that matter. Now, the whole Karrion Kross situation, as far as he goes, I still believe that it is a work. Despite Karrion Kross going Ariel Helwani saying it's not a work. I'm not buying none of it. I said in my other video. And that's that as far as Karrion Kross goes. He will be back at WWE at some point, mark my words. Now, Drew McIntyre, now this is a guy who in the last year has won the world title. He's been in the feud of the year against CM Punk. And, you know, and he's recently, you know, had a feud with Damian Priest. And now he's also, you know, had to tag with Logan Paul. But I don't believe that Triple H is jealous of Drew McIntyre and he doesn't want to book him or any matter. I think Drew McIntyre, he said it on podcast that he is happy, you know, how his booking has been going lately. He's not upset. He's not miserable or nothing. Now, I know Drew McIntyre, I know he's in character, kayfabe, but some of it is true what Drew be saying. Now, I know he said in recent podcasts that 85% of the men in the locker room are not in good shape as they should. But he did say on one podcast, I believe, I forgot the name of the podcast, but I think it was called Wrestling Republic, that he is happy with his booking. So I don't believe that Vince Russo, you're just trying to stir up the pot. I believe Vince Russo as well. If you notice, he always got some negative to say about either WWE, Triple H, or CM Punk, like he did a few days ago, or anything else going on WWE, especially the women's division. This man stays negative. He always got something to say. But him going too far saying that Triple H is jealous and he wish he could still wrestle. Now, I'm pretty sure a part of Triple H wish he still could wrestle, even at his age. I'm pretty sure he misses the spotlight. But I don't think it's to the point where he's hating, he's jealous on the current WWE Superstars. I highly believe that, because if he really didn't like Drew McIntyre, I don't think Drew McIntyre would even be on TV at all, for that matter, or even be in a good publicized feud. You know, and Karrion Kross, like I said, they're working something up with him. This man is not going from WWE. I mean, Triple H has... He likes Karrion Kross and he likes Drew McIntyre. He's high on both of these guys. And I noticed too that Vince Russo talked about Damian Priest. Now, Damian Priest, he's not as popular as Drew or Karrion Kross for that matter. But I don't think there's a jealousy with Damian Priest at all either. And Damian Priest, like Drew McIntyre, has also won the World Heavyweight Championship in the last year. Matter of fact, Damian Priest was the one who cashed his money back contract and won the title from Drew after Drew winning it from Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40. So I don't think none of that's going on. It's just Vince Russo being Vince Russo. I don't know what kind of stuff is he on, but he on something all right, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's haterism, whatever it is, he's losing it. And I think Vince Russo, he's getting worse and worse and worse. He really wishes he still could be a part of the wrestling industry today. He may not, because he's the same man say he's not going to watch wrestling, meaning he's not going to watch WWE anymore. He's not going to pay attention. But every time we look up, Vince Russo got something to say about WWE every single week. It seems like to be like as of late. So no, I don't think there's any jealousy amongst these men at all. Now, I know Triple H, in fact, he does like the big men in WWE, but he also likes the smaller wrestlers as well. You know, he likes the guys like DIY, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa. He likes guys like, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, that are not muscular men. So we got to stop that, Vince Russo. You just making up stuff as usual. Triple H does not have jealousy for these men at all. No. And if he did have any jealousy for any men, trust me, he would not be booking them at all. He wouldn't be booking them. So, but Drew McIntyre, like I said, he doesn't seem like he has any animosity towards Triple H or the Booker today, because he did, like I said, he went on that podcast and said it all.
Looking at it like there's a big white meat baby face holding the big belt on your show. I think the stars have aligned for you.
I mean, obviously watch the Unreal show. I don't book the show, brother, but I control the controllable, and everything that comes my way, I do my absolute best with it. And I believe, I've been given some quality stuff, and turned it into even better. Working with the amazing creative team we have. Obviously, Hunter leading the charge, and there's nothing I've had that I thought, oh my goodness, this is terrible. This is going to screw things up. Everything is logical, makes sense, and I'm excited to see where we keep taking it. Keep McIntyre. I just keep going for that title, and then I keep getting taken right off here and off here and off here. All I want is my precious to get that title run in front of live fans, back on SmackDown, where it's a WWE championship, the title I held during the pandemic the entire time, the title I won. The guy that's got it's the one I want to beat for it, Cody Rhodes, 20-year relationship with him and I, former tag team champions as kids, former chosen ones, I guess, for the future, unchosen ones, had to choose ourselves, but different.
Now, that was Drew McIntyre on the Wrestling Republic saying that he likes how the creative team and Triple H have been doing things and how Drew McIntyre is on his quest to become WWE champion. Now, does that sound like someone that has animosity towards Triple H or feel like Triple H has some type of jealousy towards him? No. Vince Russo, once again, you are making yourself look foolish, and I think he's just taking it way out of proportion. Like I said, Drew McIntyre is doing good. He's working his way back up in the title picture. And Karrion Kross, we'll see him one day. Damian Priest, now he's not doing nothing right now, but I'm pretty sure he'll be floating around somewhere in the near future as well in WWE. But like I said, this is the WWE. Things may not seem like going as storyline goes. Triple H has said that in press conference. Now that he don't do them anymore, but when he was doing them, he did mention that some storylines may seem off, but at the same time, he's trying to share all of the load of the superstars amongst each other. He's not so much trying to have one star or two stars get all the spotlight. He's trying to do what he can. Some people are getting spotlight, some are not seeing any spotlight at all. But Drew McIntyre and Karrion, trust me, those two are going to get their shine. True, and I'm saying again, before people say, Karrion Kross not like what WWE says, it's not at work. It is, and Karrion Kross will return again. Just watch. But other than that, though, guys, that's all I have for Triple H jealous of today's WWE big man. Is Triple H jealous of Drew McIntyre and Karrion Kross? You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. Click the link to the next video. Until then, guys, you already know what it is. It is OUNT.